Hello. How are you guys doing today? I just went and got my hair cut, and I'm now on my way. I did all my laundry the last 2 days, and I just decided to wear the same shirt today because I was getting my hair cut. So when I get home later, I'm gonna change. But I'm on my way over to Melissa's because she has so graciously offered to allow me to film my first review video over there. I have a huge pumpkin in the back that I just went and bought. And I am doing, I just trimmed my beard. I missed like a little place. Anyway, I'm getting ready to do my very first review video on my Peter Review Stuff channel. It's everything pumpkin spice from Starbucks. I'm excited about it. I'm a little nervous about it too. I don't know why, but I am. I'm kind of nervous about doing it. I wore my hat in this morning, took my haircut. What do you think? I had her keep it a little bit longer today. So I got up and I did that. And then I went and I already got my coffee for the day so that I can, my nose is driving me crazy, but I'm like, there's nothing there. Anyway, see, whenever I trim my beard, that's always when my nose itches. But I got my coffee already. And then I'm going to, this woman is just like kind of sitting here. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna set up at Melissa's house so that I can just go get all the stuff because it's like frappuccinos and stuff and I don't want it to like melt and get real nasty before I don't want it to get real nasty before I film it. So I'm just gonna set everything up, and then Starbucks is like 2 minutes from us. She's working today from home, so she's just gonna like be there. And yeah, and then I'm gonna film the video, and then I'm gonna upload it. So it'll probably be up early afternoon, I'm hoping. But I'm excited about it. And then I had somebody the other day posted on my Instagram, they're like, are you only posting 2 videos a day now? And I was like, what are they talking about? And so I didn't even think about it, and when I was looking at my Peterisms yesterday, I realized I didn't post my Peterisms video from 2 days ago. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna upload that video today, which means after this, then my vlog is like uploading as we speak. And then I have my booktube video and my Peter Monn video, which I don't know what I'm gonna do for my booktube video today because I have like 5 videos I need to make, so I've gotta figure out which one I wanna do. I think I may do my October TBR today. And then, I need to do my Spookathon TBR. But then, for my main channel, I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, so. But I'm mostly excited about this review channel. I'm nervous about it though, I don't know why. So, anyway, I'll kind of show you guys a little bit of it as I'm filming. I brought both memory cards so I could go like in and out today filming that and filming like being at Melissa's and stuff like that. So, okay, bye. Okay, I just got to Melissa's and I have to show you. Okay, she loves the movie Halloween as much as I do, if not 100 times more. So let me just show you on the back of her car. She got new Michael Myers sticker, and then look, well, here, I'll show you. Well, I probably shouldn't show her. Her thing says, and look, she's got a skeleton as a passenger seat. Is that not hilarious? I guess it just locked on me. But can I show your license plate? Okay, her license plate says October 31st. How hilarious is that? Say hi!
I was kind of a mess today. Wait, so the guy gave me free pretzels yesterday because...
Oh my God! What's his name?
I was thinking of naming him Lance.
Lance, how are you?
He hasn't had an official name. But yesterday I was at the pretzel wagon and the guy loved it so much he was like, here's some extra pretzels. And
why not call him Annie?
I mean, I can. Sometimes he hangs on when I put on the sport mode. And then sometimes I go to the drive-thru and like, well, I'll actually face him the other way. He gets a lot of looks. And then when Jason and I go places.
Hold on, let me do this so I can get it. This can be my thumbnail.
Do it. Ridiculous.
Look at you doing your hair on the window.
Oh my God, pick him up. So when Jason and I go places, I'll get in the car and I'll get in the back seat, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, get in the back seat. And he's like, why? And I was like, because there's a skeleton in the front. And he's like, I am not driving you around with you sitting in the back. I'm like, Yeah.
You're too funny. Okay, we have to go inside. Wait till you see what I saw. I have not seen this. This is new when I walked into our house.
I know, you haven't been here like in a minute.
I know, it's been a while. Well, we always go out to dinner. We don't just hang out anymore.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna start making chili and then you come over. And I'll
Chili.
make the kind without the meat, and Aaron the kind without the meat.
Look, she cleaned her kitchen and everything for me so I could film the video.
It stays
That's the
fairly
pumpkin I bought, $4.99 at Fresh Time. But
I cleaned it off for you.
now, I was thinking that I was gonna film it right here and sit that way until I come into her new living room and I see, look what she has in this glass case. Okay, so these are the Michael Myers masks. She has them signed. This is the new one. She's going next week and having that signed.
By James Jude Courtney.
So she's got these 3 signed, and then this is the new one.
So that's Nick Castle. He's the original Michael Myers, super nice.
Okay.
And then that's Dick Warlock. He was Halloween, Michael Myers, Halloween 2. And then this one is signed by like Brad Lurie and God, who else is on there? A bunch of people. Chris Duran, H2O, Resurrection, just all the other Michaels in the series.
I like H2O. I really
do
like
too.
that's
And
one
I like 4, Revenge of Michael Myers with Daniel Harris.
Okay, I love 4 too, but the one in between I don't like. But there's one that I think
Season of the Witch.
that will 3. 3 more days till Halloween.
I love that one.
No, that sucks. But one that I really liked. I gotta put this camera down for a second.
Wait, let's talk about this. Here, should I put this? You talk. And
Oh
then
my God, she have Michael Myers lights.
Wait, they flash. Hold on. It's like, yes. Well, then they flash like consistently. Well, I have to take the little thing off. Where should I put them?
Well, over that.
I need
probably.
Jason to like light that shit up. Like,
Melissa and I are gonna do a review together
we are.
of Halloween. So yeah, so.
We're going the midnight showing, right? On the 19th.
Oh, that'll work perfectly, because I have to talk to you about that, because Alex and I have something to go to on the 19th.
We do too, and I'm ditching out so I can go to see the movie. Somebody invited me to something, and I'm like, do you know what day that is? That's the day Halloween opens.
I know, I texted Alex, I was like, we already told Melissa that we're going to this, and he was like, so you don't want to go? And I was like, well, can we make them both work?
Well, yeah, because I think we're
but if we go to the midnight showing, then that'll be Thursday going into Friday, right?
No, I'm talking Friday night at midnight.
Into Saturday.
Yes.
Well, I'm down with that.
Which
this
time
thing
are you
that
done
we're
on
going
Friday?
to will probably be done by 8:30.
Oh, this is like 6 to whenever I decide to leave, 6:01, so I can...
I love you. We are so the same. We are so the same. Hi, it's been good to see you. Oh, say hi to your mom. Gotta go. Okay. So anyway, what was I gonna say? No, but okay. So there's number 1. We gotta take out the. Do you know what they have at Best Buy right now for $39.95? Literally every Halloween movie on DVD plus extra footage.
The extra footage that I'm actually in.
She's in the interview.
No, the box set with 10 of them. Do you want to see it?
It has all of it. I wonder if that's what you have.
Do you want me to get it?
No, I'm gonna buy it myself. So anyway,
I am in it though.
number
You've
1.
seen it. You watched me.
She is. She's in that like the question and answer thing.
No,
Okay.
but I'm in it when I'm walking with Sheriff, with Charles Cypher, the sheriff, when we're walking by the big hedge.
Do you want to hear? Okay, so I was telling them that we were going to recreate the movie or maybe do it for the podcast, and you're like, well, I got to be Laurie Strode, and I'm like, and then you're like, and Aaron can be Annie, and I was like, well, I want to be Annie because she gets to sing that song, and I was like, I wish I had you all along. And then you know what they told me?
Well, what?
What they told me? Who sings that song?
Laurie Strode.
Yeah, it's not Annie.
I know. I didn't want to crush you in front of film because I didn't want you to be embarrassed.
Annie.
But did you see like my
yes,
face falling there?
Annie sings.
I was like, this is
Hey,
awkward.
Paul.
Oh yeah.
Give you all.
So you know that she sings it in the new one too.
I thought she had passed away. Annie?
Oh no, Laurie.
She sings that song in the new one?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So yeah,
and they're doing a. Let me tell you how good of a friend I am to you.
I had tried to find this song forever, and one night we're sitting there, and Melissa goes, well, it's a made-up song.
It's made up. But they're doing a special screening at the convention, and I'm like, I'm not going to see it because I'm waiting to see it with you because we've had plans for a year. Oh, 6:01. Gotta go.
Gotta go. Okay. So,
I carved my pumpkin in 30 seconds.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gone.
Okay, so it's hot in here, girl.
It is. It is. It
Cold-blooded.
probably is.
She's a cold-hearted.
I know. I am. I like.
Okay, so number 1, Halloween 1, I love. Halloween 2, I love. Halloween 3 sucks. Big
I really
time.
liked it. It's totally different. I know. I know.
I know, but it doesn't fit with it. Okay, number 4, I like. That's what the stepsister. She goes, but we're really not sisters.
Yes,
That's
Jamie.
so cool. I always want to
know.
punch her when she says that. Like real sisters? No, but we're not real sisters.
We're not
okay,
real sisters.
so that's 4. 5 is okay.
Yeah.
6 is the one where they go to the dress-up party and the guy's on the radio show.
Yeah,
I love that
yeah.
one, and it's never for free on cable.
No.
7 is H2O.
And then Resurrection.
8 is the one where they do the reality show.
Yeah, I think that's Resurrection. That's the last one.
Who's the guy that's in it? Is it Coolio?
No, Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes is in it. And then there's
that's
the Rob
okay.
Zombies. Yeah.
I don't love it. And then there's the Rob Zombie ones, which are really good.
Yeah.
But they're not the same.
Well, you know,
they're not the Mustafa.
You know, this
ones.
one like picks up after.
It picks up after 2.
No, 1.
Oh, it does?
It picks up after 1. So literally, he falls off the top of the house, right?
And then it picks up right after
and
that.
then they look over and he disappears. And he picks up after that. So they never go to the hospital. Like, none of that ever happens.
Let's go look in your office real quick.
Oh my God, dude, it's real messy.
I don't care if it's messy. We just want to see the posters. See, you said you didn't have any pumpkins, and there you have pumpkins.
Oh my God, did you see?
Look who she got. Okay, here's
I love
Melissa and her
him.
husband with Kiefer Sutherland.
I love him. I know, I haven't really decorated a lot because I've been real...
Lost Boys.
I love Lost Boys.
I love Lost Boys, too.
Oh, wow, my office is like...
I just want to show you. Where's the light?
Well, oh my God, and then there's like...
Here, I won't show any of that.
I mean, it's fine. It's like...
This is the poster I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
The Melissa, I've shown it on here before, but Melissa has all the signatures of everybody. Where's Jamie Lee Curtis?
Right here.
Melissa, happy Halloween. It was the boogeyman, Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis. And then she has Halloween
I
2.
do. I mean, these are old copies, so I need to get... And then there's some of my pictures of Jamie and stuff. Again, it is a
And then look, she has signed picture by Jamie Lee Curtis, signed picture by, what's her face? I can't remember. Linda Blair. And then
there's
look,
a Halloween 1 cast up there. There's Jamie Lee.
There's a Halloween 1 cast.
There's my Michael Myers.
That's the nurse right in front, but where's...
Yeah, that's Nancy Stevens. So you know who's going to be there that I've never met before? Well, I'm really hoping Kyle Richards will be there because I need her to sign my picture.
Girl, you look so young in that picture, my lord.
I was young. I was like right before I got married.
Okay.
What's
The Man Who Created Halloween? I've never heard of that book. I want to read that.
You can borrow it. It's by one of the producers. Bob, you know Bob who gets like...
You have the matchbook. I think I've seen that before.
And you gave me the flask. Do you need to use that for your review?
Yes, let's use this for my review.
Use that.
Okay.
But no, Bob, you don't remember Bob gets killed and then like Michael stabs him and then he kind of
How's that again?
back and forth like this. And then he kind of looks at him and he goes like this. And he goes like this. Bob's going to be at the convention. I've never met him before. And Judith Myers. She's played by Sandy Johnson.
She's only in like 2 seconds of it though.
But she was...
This is Melissa's, besides Halloween, her biggest, she is the biggest Michael Jackson fan you have ever met in your entire
September?
life.
Oh, I'm a month off. Can you flip it?
Let's see what the next picture is.
Is he dressed in a Halloween costume? It's gotta be Thriller. What?
They didn't do Thriller for October.
Oh. Blasphemy. Why would they do Thriller?
Oh my God.
Wait,
oh my God, she has a Halloween tree. Turn on the Halloween tree.
Okay, I'm having issues with it. Okay, so I got it out, and part of it doesn't work, and I asked Jason to fix it. Look, the bottom doesn't
Oh my God.
But look, the bottom doesn't work. I don't know how
Who cares?
You know, each
That
of
is
these
fantastic.
was, like, Menards like 10 years ago. I haven't like fixed the branches. But like one of the lights went out and I don't know how to like, I don't know how to fix it.
Can we sit down for just a second so I can tell a story?
Yeah. Do you need spooky sounds?
So Melissa used to do her entire yard. We don't need spooky sounds.
I like it.
Okay, that's good
You
though.
can use it later.
So Melissa, it's kind of hard just to stand here. Where should we put this?
Well, last time we put it in here.
Oh, that's perfect. Is that too high though? My paw. Okay.
It's on the counter. I have scary leggings on. Do you need a snack?
You have Bride of Frankenstein leggings on. Okay, they can't see us at all because it's so dark.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn the lights on.
Well, it's not good. It's because of the light behind us.
Is that better?
That's a little bit better, yeah.
Wait,
I think
let me turn the extra lights. Ooh.
I think the last time that we were here and we did it, what are boo bars for the dogs?
They're boo bars. They're like, boo.
But our dogs can't have.
I think they're grain free.
He doesn't have, no, because they don't have any teeth.
I have lots of other
Mummy
treats.
morsels.
I have lots of other dog treats.
You should go get these for your dogs.
We are.
So anyway, What was I gonna
It's
say?
kind of dark.
So,
Is it too dark?
yeah, let's see if we can go the other side.
Wait, one time we put it in there. Oh, that's better, right?
Yeah, but I don't.
You can pull something out. Pull that crystal light stuff out. Just set it on that.
My Paul. I gave
So Paul's gonna be there. I'm so excited. I've never met Paul.
Okay.
Oh, here. Do you want to scoot over?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to sit up here. You got junior mints. They have Halloween junior mints. Black and orange.
Are they orange on the inside?
Well, they're supposed to be, but it's a trick. They're not really.
Not all of them are, right? Because the Valentine's
Some
Day.
of them are supposed to be black and some of them are supposed to be orange. My nephews love those little things. What are those called?
Scentsy warmers. That's a skeleton.
No,
Oh.
sweetie, the oranges.
Oh. Clementines?
Clementines.
But look at the skeleton.
Yeah.
He glows in the dark.
Where'd you get him?
Oh, online somewhere.
Oh, you're texting me. I didn't even see that.
Oh, I was like, hey, just come in. The door's open.
Okay. So anyway, Melissa, she doesn't do this anymore because she's lazy, but she used to do an entire front yard of all this Halloween stuff. And
Side yard, back
tell them how you got, don't say like the manner of death, but tell how you got all this stuff.
Oh, somebody's husband passed away, and they were selling their entire Halloween collection.
And this guy had like tons of stuff.
Yeah, the Hummer and 2 U-Hauls, 2.5 hours one way. We made 2 trips.
Really?
Yes, 2.5 hours one way.
So she's got it all like in her garage now. That's why they don't park in their garage.
Well, that's true. I was kind of going to be like, there's other stuff in there.
Okay, what
but
are you? Now, are we doing the Haunted Fest for Halloween? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay, what are you going
I
as
think
for
I want to be
Halloween?
a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Oh, girl.
Why not?
Is Jason gonna be a football player?
I don't know.
And what-
He is what I tell him to be because I pick the costume and then he,
I don't really love twinsy costumes though. What if we did Crystal Lake counselors?
Also, I mean, I have that outfit.
I'm sure.
Like as a normal person.
Basically, that's me all the time.
Wait, I have a lanyard? Do you want to see it? It's in my office.
A lanyard.
You know the little thing that says Camp Crystal Lake
Oh,
Counselor?
good, you can show me later.
Okay, so do you want to do that?
I don't know what I want to
Well,
do yet.
you know what?
Oh,
Actually,
why
that's
don't you
really
get that
fun.
little warmer that has a haunted house?
That's our Bath and Body Works. Erin wanted to be Jason Voorhees
Well, that would be perfect then.
because she was Freddy Krueger one year, so she could be Jason. We could be counselors.
What's Eric gonna be?
I mean, I don't know. A kid like that gets murdered. Jason Voorhees'
She's
mom.
got this haunted house thing over here, and it's
smells good.
fantastic. What
I
does
know.
it
I
smell like?
hardly have anything out this year. I mean, I haven't started yet because
Well, Halloween's like in a month.
I know we're down to like 27 days or something.
27 days till Halloween.
You're coming over, right?
For what? I haven't been
Halloween.
invited yet.
We already discussed this.
Melissa last year for Halloween. This might have been the last time I filmed. Oh, I've never seen the top of their house. That's so cool over there.
It's pretty, but we planted those trees like years ago, so that it was like private.
Melissa has the most beautiful in-ground swimming pool you've ever seen in your entire life.
It's like its own ecosystem currently.
I'm kind of wondering what that river is that's running behind your house. But
drainage
but
problem.
because they don't have a fence, is
Yeah.
that why it is?
Well, and it's just
They don't ever use it.
it needs a ton of
You've
work.
never used it, have
We
you?
used it the first 3 years we moved in here.
It is beautiful.
It's
It's
a
all
lot of
back
work.
there, and she never used it. But anyway, so for Halloween last year, Melissa, we all had such different. She always makes chili, and she had such.
I do.
We are such a difficult crowd that like
It's-
Alex loves regular chili with meat and everything.
Yes.
Then I have to have vegetarian chili, and Erin doesn't like beans. So she had 3 crock pots sitting out here.
I did. And noodles, but everyone likes
And noodles. I love noodles.
And cornbread.
And cornbread.
Are
Yeah,
you
of course we will.
coming?
Yes, it's Wednesday night.
Because I have the Roseanne DVD.
I do too. Oh no, I gave it to Maddie last year.
Did you ever get it back?
Of course not. It's been a year.
Don't. No, you will never see it again.
Wow.
But it's only $8 on
I mean, I can
Amazon.
watch them on TV. I mean, no, I can't.
I was gonna say no, you can't. But you know they're coming back, right? How do you think they're gonna do it?
They're coming back as the Connors.
Yeah.
I think it's
like
stupid.
in 2 weeks.
I think it's stupid. The whole thing makes me so sad. Why'd she have to say
I
something
do
so
too. Because I was, we were looking forward to the Halloween episode like so much. Like when is the Halloween episode gonna come on?
There's other good Halloween stuff though.
There's really, yeah, there is. Like the Halloween movie.
Like all the Halloween movies.
Oh, yeah,
Hocus
I love
Pocus. Do you like that movie?
Yes, and they're showing it in the park, like in they're
What?
doing some outdoor Hocus Pocus thing.
What's a Halloween song that we could sing? Jeepers, creepers.
Where'd you get those peepers? Nobody wants to hear me sing them too.
Oh, and we haven't seen The Nun yet.
We have. God, I
Did you
haven't
go
seen this
see it
forever.
without me?
No,
You
you know Jason's not going to go without me.
Yeah,
so.
Jason hates horror movies.
He does. He's excited.
When we
about
watch a
it.
scary movie, like if we go over here and we come over here, like Jason like goes upstairs and then like really never comes down when we start it, and then Alex falls asleep and it's just Melissa and I.
And we're
Remember
like,
that?
guys, we're like.
With that one night we got that movie and it was so bad and it was about the girl and she was like in her basement and she was running all through the neighborhood. Remember she was like a babysitter or something?
Oh, it was terrible. We've had some terrible
We've
ones.
had some really bad ones.
But I'm really looking forward to this Halloween.
Where do you get that huge size of Crystal Light? I need to get that.
I got it at Sam's Club and I thought it was for the individual bottles and it's for like pitchers of lemonade.
Okay, do you have...
So that was a fail.
That was, well, I used the pictures.
Do you want some? You can have some.
No, I can go by my own. Do you have Sam's Club and Costco?
Just Sam's.
Okay, because for
Do you
my...
need something? at
No,
Sam's?
because we have
I have to
Costco.
go tomorrow.
But for my review, I'm going to do... channel, I'm going to do Costco versus Sam's Club.
Oh, well, then so I can take you to Sam's.
I think I'm going to get a membership to both and try them both out and see which one I like better.
Well, I mean, you could go with me just to
You and
see
Tanya
it.
swear by Sam's Club.
I do. I'm kind of old school. And I think I like Sam's because everyone has Costco and then I just like to be different.
Yeah. They seem like, whenever I go there, they always seem like they have stuff that I want. But then when I take Tanya to Costco, she's always like, there's always so much more stuff here that I want. I'm like...
Yeah. I think it's just like I've belonged to Sam's forever, so I know the brands and whatever.
Yeah.
But if you just want to go and not buy a membership, just come with me. What do you think? Where's the spooky sound? Oh, you took it.
It's over there. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and film my review channel now before Melissa and I could just sit here. One day I came over. Melissa, I have lost 17 pounds.
I was
honestly
just
feel
saying
like
you
I
look
can-
really good.
You think so?
Yes.
I can't tell that I've lost any weight at all. I'm real depressed about it. But anyway,
looks good
are you going
on
to
you.
Cascade this weekend? You're not, are you?
Yes, are you?
Oh, you? Are you?
Yes.
We're going to, yes.
I know, we talked about this.
So, and then
Did you guys get tickets?
Yeah.
You bought tickets or did you get tickets?
He bought tickets and then, it's not at...
There's no like section or anything. It's like...
He got VIP tickets somehow. He just got notified of it yesterday. He won them or something.
What is the VIP section?
Oh,
though?
no. We're going with a bunch of people that don't even have VIP tickets. And I'm glad that I know that you're there now.
Yeah, I mean, that was the plan to
Who
go.
else is going that you know?
You two.
Okay.
I mean, I thought it was just general admission. There was no VIP section.
Okay, their VIP section, it's at the Speedway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, for like this kind of thing, because we went to the last one that they did
Yeah.
like this, their VIP section is literally like a beer tent. It's
Yeah.
pointless.
It's not. There's not like seating and stuff.
No, and there's no special parking or anything
Do I need
like
to
that.
bring a chair because I'm old and I can't stand that long?
No, you'll be fine. So anyway, but that'd be fun.
And then what else did you say? Because I cut you off. Disclaimer: I cut Peter off.
We cut each other
For
off
all
like
you
crazy.
people who are about to.
For all those people who are like, I can't stand Melissa. Everybody's like, I said that you were going to be in a review, and people are like, I love Melissa. Zach, you can thank Zach because he
Hi, Zach.
he said
Thank
he
you.
misses Melissa in
Oh,
the vlog.
that's so sweet.
What
been
was I going to say
working.
to you?
Something about we were going to Cascade and then something else this weekend.
I don't even remember.
Okay, well.
Yeah, it's too hot to have chili though. It's like 85.
What is going on? Remember like 2 weeks ago it was super like fall weather and I was
No.
fired up and I was about to get my big old jacket out and I was like,
Okay, let me show you this first of all.
it smells really good. Oh, and it
Look at
actually
that.
lights up. You can't see it, but at
I might have to
night-
get one of those.
Yeah, at night it lights up.
Okay, I'm gonna go do my review video now.
Are you going to Starbucks?
What did I say? I was gonna say something about you and I doing a review together. Why is it focusing weird?
Oh, the movie review.
Why is it focusing weird?
Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, well I'm just gonna get off here now because it's focusing weird and it's pissing me off.
Maybe
Hold on a
it's
second.
haunted.
I don't know how to do
That is
camera.
weird.
It's haunted, Melissa. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, the pumpkin spice review is done. And then I just went to Costco and bought contacts. And then I also bought this jacket because my husband had it. This Adidas jacket. It has a hood on it. And I really wanted it for a fall jacket. It was it came to 24 or something, so. And I ran in to one of my best friends from high school that I've talked about on here. And we stood there and talked forever. I got in there about 45 minutes ago, so we stood there and talked for like a half an hour, 40 minutes. And we're gonna go have lunch. But I said to her, I said, I've kind of wanted to do a, video of like one of my friends from high school, like what Peter was like in high school. And she was like, oh, I would totally be down to do that. And this is like one of my hippie friends from high school. Like she's still like, she was just telling me that she tours every summer and all this kind of stuff. So This guy is like walking this dog into the Costco, but like he's letting him just like walk around where all these cars are. What's going on here with this little dog? Is that even his dog? Oh, poor little. Is he a service dog? He looks like he needs to have a service dog. He's got like a little jacket on or something. It's a little orange jacket. He has this dog sitting right next to him, so I have a feeling he's like, oh, that's kind of sweet, service dog. So anyway, I asked her, I was like, so you'll be in a video? She's like, yeah. She's like, I'd love to tell everybody what you were like in high school. I think it'd be hilarious. So anyway, yeah, that's been my day. Now I'm going home to film a few videos and put up the review video, and I'm very excited about that. I'm a little nervous to watch it back. You guys, I was really nervous to make it. I don't know why. It was like, it felt like the very first time I ever made a video, like on my booktube channel. I was really nervous. So I'm gonna go upload that and see how it comes out, and then I'm gonna go do a video for the Peter Monn channel, and then I'm gonna start putting together my TBR for October, and if I get that done in time, then I will put up I might just do my Spookathon TBR today. That might be what I do, because that's only 5 books I have to come up with. Okay, you guys, I will be back in just a little while. Da 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 da, Boo Radley. And Tucker, how are you? How are you, Boo Radley? What do you guys want to do? What? How are you guys doing? Okay, I'm having such a great day today. I just got done filming a magazine video, but I have to show you guys a couple things. No, not my new hat. That was Phoebe's costume. It needs to go over here. And not my medicine. Okay, not my contacts. Need to go over here. But I have to show you something real quick. But before I do that, I have to start uploading my video, so please hold. We're gonna put a Halloween movie on in just a second. Do you guys wanna see what it looks like when the lights come down at the studio? Here's what it looks like. There's the studio, there's Boo Radley, there's BB, and there's Tucker. That was my shirt I was wearing before I put on my black shirt. And now, I am going to put you on a candle. Can you see me? Okay, because I have to start rendering this video so that I can get it up. It's already 5:11. I've had like such a good day today. It's been such a fun day. I think this review channel is going to be like such a good thing for me, because I'm like really excited about doing it. And I was like so excited about going over to Melissa's and filming it. And she's like, you can come over here anytime you want and film it over here. And I was like, that would be awesome, because then I wouldn't have to just like be at home all day and film by myself.
I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
So she was like, okay. Do you hear my neighbor? She's like been pounding stuff all day. What, you might ask? I have no idea. Okay. So I want to show some things before. Let me put this stuff away first. This magazine is going over to Tanya's, because Alex doesn't read the magazine, so I'll give that to Tanya. And then I need to put my fan back in my drawer where it sits every day. Oh, so yeah, you guys are gonna talk to me for a little bit while I got a bunch of stuff over there that needs to go upstairs that I showed in my PO unboxing yesterday. And I have a few things that were in my backseat of my car, and one that I got today that I completely forgot about, and one that I put in my bag because I was so excited to start using that I haven't, that I didn't show yesterday. So I have to show those things today. Okay, you boys are bored, aren't you? They said we're bored and we're hungry. Well, we don't eat till 6, so it's almost dinner time. Okay, the first thing, I think it's from Kara. Hold on a second. This is one of Pee-Pee's costumes. Well, I think they're for cats. And then he also has a new little hat. What is she doing over there? And then a little lion. We love those, don't we? Yes, these are little costumes. Yeah. Okay. The first thing I'm almost positive is from Kara. And it is from Sephora. Kara, it's from Kara. And it is the Sugar, I already tried it. It is the Sugar Fresh Lip Treatment that everybody's been telling me about. I'm so excited about it because if you know, watching my vlogs, my it looks just like this, but the other one's green and it's the almond. And this is Sugar Lip Treatment, Sunscreen, SPF 15. And then it looks like that. And it doesn't say how much it is on here because it was a gift. But my guess is like it's $12 to $15. Oh my God! I love it. So Kara, thank you so much. This is going right in my car. Because, you know, I was very excited about that. That's why I opened it already. That's why I don't even have a box here with me. Okay. Then the next thing I want to show... Oh wait, hold on a second. The next thing... This is so cute. Wait a second. There was a thank you note in here. Okay, hope you find this as useful as I do. Each morning, draw out X amount of money. Before bed, the extra coins go in the vacation fund. If you're feeling extra frisky, you can throw the bills in as well. Here's to more adventuring, Madeline. So thank you so much, Madeline. I already showed this to Alex. Okay, hold on just a second. How did it tape itself back up when I already opened it? Oh, because I put the tape back over it. Peter, why did you do that? Okay. So it's already open. Okay. You guys ready to see this? This is cute. This is super cute. Alex was like, I love that. So it's a little bank, see? And then you put your money in here on the top. And it says, it's vacation time. That's where you filled up. If down here it says, not even close. I'm going to take this off there. Keep working. Adventure is calling. Almost there. Pick a destination. Start packing. It's vacation time. Is that not so cute? I love it. Okay. So, we got to figure out a place to put that. Madeline, that was awesome. Thank you. Everybody's been telling me to watch Manifest. So I took this out of my magazine. Yeah. Okay, then the next one. I already took this out at the post office because I was too excited to see what it was. And she actually sent this to me. Or she actually showed it to me, I think on Instagram. So anyway, I don't know, like I read through a letter, but is there anything? It's a lot of personal stuff. Okay. She says, for the drawing, I would suggest getting a frame with a VW protective glass since sun can cause it to fade over time. Love you, Alex. Pee-Pee, Tucker, and Boo. Kirsten. She said how pronounced like Kirsten. Kirsten. Okay. You guys are going to die when you see this. I'm so excited. Look at that. And that's from this black and white picture that I have. I love it. Let me step back so I can use that for my thumbnail. Kirsten, thank you so much. This is fantastic. And we have a bunch of frames down in the basement that we've gotten over the years that we've never used. So I'm going to keep it in this thing until then. So maybe, okay. We'll see if one of those are VW. Let me make sure this fits in here and doesn't get hurt at all. So, perfect fit. So that we can put it in there. But if not, I'll go get one of those. And then she gave me a bunch of cards for her work. Custom orders available. If you guys are interested, I will put her information below. Oh shoot, you know what? Did I put the information below yesterday for the vlog? I can't remember. Will somebody remind me in the comment section, and I'll do that, because I forgot to do that, I think. Okay. I'll try to remember to do that for tomorrow. I'm just horrible about that. Okay. So I'm going to leave these out. I'll leave these cards right here so I remember to actually put that on there. So, Kirsten, that was fantastic. Thank you. And then I got another little drawing. Who they also sent this to me on Instagram, or tagged me in on Instagram. They wrapped it in like this book, which is really, really interesting. So where's the letter that comes along with this? There's a letter that comes. Okay, to Peter Monn from Quinn. Best wishes to Alex. His panda will be done for him too. Love you guys. And this is from Lithuania, you guys. So that was like especially cool to me. Do you see this? Look at that panda. Let me see if I can put it on something so you can see it. Put it back on this. Can you see that? I love it. And we have all of these frames down in the basement, so I have like a perfect frame for that, I think. So Quinn, thank you so much. That was awesome. Okay. And I think that's it. Is that everything? Okay, everything now has been shown. So I just wanted to show that. And I will definitely link Kirsten's information below. The picture on her card is really cool. It's like Stranger Things. So she does custom prints and stuff like that. If you guys wanted to go do that, you can go check her information out. And I will show that on there. So, okay. That is that. Put over there, because I have a box where I save all my letters and stuff. And that is it. I'm going to go get my video up and watch it back. And, yeah, I will see you guys in a little while. This is a lot of vlogging throughout the day, so I don't know how long this vlog might be. 2 hours, 3 hours. Come here, buddy. Come here. Bradley, he says, we like a long vlog. We like a long vlog. Aw, he says, we like a nap. We like a nap. Aw, look at him. You're just the littlest, sweetest baby in the whole world, aren't you? He said, well, I like to think so. I probably should be. You hungry? Okay, let's make dinner. So I'm gonna make dinner and get this video up, and then I will be back in just a little while. Bye, guys. Hello. Okay, so I've been vlogging for like 5 minutes, and I didn't even realize that the record button wasn't on. Anyway, I just left the house. It is like 10 something, like probably 10:30 now. I can tell you exactly what time in case you guys like to know that. It is 10:32. And I'm on my way to Tanya's to get a fountain pop with her. Alex is already asleep for the night. And we went to dinner. He got off work at 6 and he was like super hungry. So I met him at Cheesecake Factory and I had a grilled cheese and fries, of which I ate like half of. And he had spaghetti and meatballs, which he ate like half and brought the other half home. And then we split a cheese quesadilla. And it was real nice. We had just such a relaxing, nice dinner. It was really, really nice. And then we came home and he fed the dogs. And I was finishing some stuff on the computer. And all of a sudden I went upstairs and he had all the lights off and stuff and the fan on. And he was in bed and I was like, are you going to bed right now? It was literally 8 o'clock. I go, are you going to bed right now? He's like, yeah, I'm so tired. I got up so early this morning. He left the house, like, I don't know, like super early this morning. And he had like really early stuff to do. And so like he got up this morning and took like a long shower and like did his hair and he was dressed real nice and all this kind of stuff. And so he was like, I've been going all day long, I'm so tired and I get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to bed early. And I go, okay. My husband can sleep. He can sleep like 12 to 15 hours, at least like once a week. He likes to do that. So I laid down too. I was like, I'm gonna lay down for an hour. I ended up sleeping till about 10:15 when the dogs started going crazy. Took them out, gave Pee-Pee his medicine, and then got them settled upstairs in bed with Alex. And then I texted Tanya and I was like, fountain, Meyer? And she was like, fountain? And now we're going to get a fountain pop. I'm kind of dying for a fountain pop right now. I got a Dr. Pepper at a Cheesecake Factory. At first I just got a water, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'll get a Dr. Pepper. And then like I only drank a little bit of it, and like I was saying the other night, I just feel like it's such a huge waste. So I was like, I think I'm just gonna get water from now when I go. My ear is so soft right here. I'm like, your ear is so soft. I don't know, that nap like kind of invigorated me because I'm like awake now. So I'm gonna vlog for a little bit, go home, start rendering it, get it up early, watch a little Walking Dead after I get my fountain pop with Tanya. So after she and I go get a fountain pop, I'll finish the vlog. And yeah. Alex was like, you are so excited about, I was telling him about the review channel tonight. He's like, you are so excited about this. He's like, I'm so happy for you. He's like, this is like, he goes, I haven't heard you get this excited about YouTube in a long time. He's like, I mean, you always get excited about it. He was like, but like, this is like, you're really excited about this. I said, I am really excited about this. I've gotten so many messages from like, people saying that they really liked it. Okay, hold on a second. I'm here, Tanya Jean. One day at a time. How are you guys doing tonight? Are you watching this at night? Or are you watching this during the day? I looked a little bit better. I look a little like I napped, didn't I? Look at my hairdo. My hair was all done most of the day. Oh, here she comes. She's, garage door's going up. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop this for a little bit, and then I will be back after she and I go get our fountain pops. Look at how shiny this is like natural highlighter. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll be back in just a little bit. She's like dancing real slow to the car like this. Why are you dancing so slow to the car? What are you singing to? What?
Miss somebody like you.
She just looked at the camera and she went like this.
Oh, I do. Do you see my hair?
Okay, I'm turning it off.
Thank you. Well, you don't have to turn it off. You
say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so I was getting ready to take Tanya home. She doesn't want to be in the vlog, but she can see her to a little bit to the side. But we were driving along the road. There's like this huge, how high would you say that fence is there?
I don't know, 6 feet.
Oh, it's taller than that. 8 feet, you think?
Probably.
Okay, and so Tanya says, say what she said.
Remember when we were driving by here and that guy was just standing there, Slender Man?
Slender Man. Okay, so this is what I was talking about on the vlog, I think, yesterday. So tell the story from your perspective, because I was telling my perspective. And we haven't talked about this since the last time we were talking on the vlog, probably.
Who's that?
Here's some guy walking on the side of the road right now.
Poor thing. Is he okay?
He's fine. Looks like he's been running and he's just tired.
You think? It's just that we were driving back to there. It was what? Real foggy out, and there's this Slender Man just standing there, just looking at us. Freaked me out.
But it was like too late at night to be kids.
It was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
On like a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. And then we turned around, and then we came back, it was gone. I didn't sleep well that night. It kind of creeped me out. Did it creep you out?
Oh, totally. And he had a mask on, remember that?
And that was the time, that was the fall that all the clowns were going around, remember?
That's right, that was because Nick, your son, was like really freaked about that.
Oh, he hates them.
And then I was telling on here the other night about how you used to board all the canine cops.
Mm-hmm.
And you would be like, we'd see you pull over and be like, pull over, I board those canine cops. Do you guys need any help? Tanya made me.
Hey, what's going on in the grocery store? You need, hey, I know the cops. What do you need?
Okay, let me tell you this one time. Tanya and I were driving right down this road here. We're like, okay. So there used to be a Marsh grocery store over there. Well, this guy comes whizzing by us. I'm not lying. How fast do you think he was going?
He was 100 at least.
Okay, I just looked. It's 35 miles per hour right here. He whizzed by here. Okay, literally probably like 100. And we're like, Tanya's like, follow him. And she's like, got on her phone. She started calling 911. It was scary as hell.
Well, remember you ran into the marsh.
So we go into the marsh, and he's like, he goes in there and he's like doing all these swirlies in the marsh, and then he I'm gonna go the back way there, okay? So I can finish the story. So then he's doing all these swirlies, and then he gets out, and he ran into marsh. Not like the car, but like he ran.
And there were like 4 cop cars there.
Yes, and then there was like 4 cop cars there like that. Well, he had been, do you remember he was going the wrong way on the interstate, they said? And he had come up the wrong, can you imagine this? He had come up the wrong entrance on the
69.
On 69 here, I-69. And he went past us. I mean, we could have been dead.
Well, the lady followed him from 69 trying to get all of the cops.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, let me handle this.
What is this right here?
I don't know, but it's gorgeous.
Are those apartments?
I never come down here and I live here. What is this? That looks like almost a bar up there. That's 1, 2, 3 bars. Man. But anyway, then his dad came up, and I think they were gonna commit him because he said he was off his meds or something.
That he was off his meds, and so the ambulance came, didn't it?
I don't know.
I feel like an ambulance came and they took him. How long ago do you think that was? 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, at least 4. Innovate.
What's another scary thing that happened to us?
Well, that one time the guy was like, who are you and who are you with and where do you live, remember?
What?
Remember when we were down by the post office and they weren't going to let us in? They weren't going to let us go back home, and I gave him my address and he didn't believe me.
Oh, well, the police.
Yeah. What was that?
We ran over a grate. Tanya can get a little entitled. She's like, well, my name is...
Like
I'm a local business owner.
Kind of scared me.
I used to sit on the Chamber of Commerce.
Because I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't do that anymore. Harper Valley PTA. Man, this is going crazy down here.
What is going on?
I feel like things are just coming at us.
Did you get your cash?
I got some cash, baby. You want anything?
Nope. I got my fountain pop that we got.
Did you get a fountain pop?
I did.
You've been doing your water lately.
I've been drinking a lot of water lately.
Good.
Look, we could have got buy one get one at this, but we don't like this store.
And they're now hiring.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep on vlogging.
All right.
We got home. Tanya's like, I'm out of cigarettes. Can you take me back out? I was like, we were just at the gas station, Tanya.
They have pumpkin spice lattes for 99.
They have pumpkin spice lattes for 99 cents at the Speedway. It's back. It says pumpkin, latte, and cappuccinos. I was getting ready to go vlog, and Tanya comes back, walking back out. She's like, do you want to take me up to the gas station? I was like, yeah, I guess, sure. Our life. We always go out to this other gas station because we like it better. Because that's where our friend works, Tony. He was working tonight. They're going to the Chris Stapleton concert. He's going and Tanya's going. Ooh. I forgot about that, about the post office. Think about more scary stories. Let's tell some more scary stories.
No, I was thinking about the lady that used to work here. Remember, we used to come here all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady her son had that disorder that he'd have to eat. Remember, she had to lock her refrigerator
She
up?
was so
I
nice.
wonder what happened to her.
What's another scary story?
Remember that one guy here would always tell you those jokes, and you're like, if he tells me one more joke, remember how stupid they were? They were literally like, why the chicken crossed the road?
He was nice, though. They were like, why the chicken crossed the road.
Yeah.
What's another scary story that we told?
Coyotes.
Well, that happened on the vlog, though, not too long ago, didn't it?
Mm-hmm,
I can spot a coyote on Tanya's property at the kennel. Like, is it the truth?
Creepy.
Like, nobody's business. Like, I almost kind of wonder if coyotes are my spirit animals. Well, I don't know why you think that's funny.
I don't think I...
Look, I'm gonna go back through here again.
Mine's a lion.
Psh. How many lions have you seen in your life?
It's my spirit animal.
Your spirit animal is a snake.
A slithering snake. A slick. Well, there's a Smoothie King here.
There is?
You and I need to video the escape room.
Yes, we do, because I've never done it. Tanya just gave me a gift card to Smoothie King, because she knows I love it. But then she said she didn't know how much was on it. I'll probably get there and it'll be used.
Yeah, you'll probably be negative.
I'll be like, girl, I owe $1.50 on that. Where's Smoothie King? Oh, there it is.
That's that cute little coffee house.
This is so nice through here now.
I know I could actually ride my bike down here. Your bike.
Did I give you a
4-day race? No, you're giving me your bike.
Oh, that's right. I saw this woman in her neighborhood the other day, and she had one of those bikes, and I said, your bike is so cute. She goes, thanks. It was, too. Those little old-fashioned Schwinn's that I had to have, that I looked at Target. I was talking about the Nutra Ninja on here one night. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That I would walk by the Nutra Ninja at Meijer every night, and I'd be like, I have to have it, I have to have it. Man, this is all, like, building up out here. What is going on?
Oh, I love my Nutra Ninja.
You don't use that Nutra
I use
Ninja.
it 4 days a week.
Oh, Tanya.
I'll hook you up with something right now. Where in the heck are you going?
I'm trying to get somewhere. I was trying to
Scary's gonna jump out.
I was trying to...
Now what is that? This is way too much.
What would you do if you saw a Slender Man
Oh
standing?
my gosh.
Look at where we're at right now, okay? We're like standing here looking at this construction. I'm like...
You locked my door.
Tanya, you are fine. Hold on a second.
You draw them out, Herbie.
What'd you call me?
Herb.
Oh, don't even. Herb Baumeister is what she's calling me. I don't
Do you know
think
my
that-
friend worked with him?
Yeah, so, okay, one night I was... This is how weird of a world it is. This friend of Tanya's who boards her dogs or whatever, the daycare, doggy daycare. I'm talking about her Baumeister thing. I think that was before I was even doing YouTube stuff.
Oh yeah, it was before that.
It was long before that. And she goes, I used to work with him and he was real weird.
She went to dinner with him and everything.
Yeah, she was like, I used to go to dinner with him.
Business trip.
She was like, he was really weird. What's Clothes Mentor?
It's a resale shop. It's the person we were talking about's sister. Remember, they're twins. They have a real good looking son. A real cute kid.
Who?
I can't say their name on here.
We were talking about when?
The other day. But anyway, that's
We've
her,
talked about 300 people tonight. You want me to think about somebody that...
That's her sister's. It's a resale shop.
She's a twin?
Mm-hmm.
How would I know her? Don't say that if it's a program. Is it program and stuff?
No, not really. I can't even say what I want to say. I hate this. I can't do this. I can't be real. Ew.
Well,
Rhymes with sheeting.
Oh, okay. She owns that place?
Her sister does. Got some cute stuff. She's some like 80-year-old woman. She owned that place.
I'm gonna drive by the library. Such
Well,
a
I
nice
want to know what this place is. So we need more person.
Now they all think it's somebody that was cheating.
Somebody was cheating. Look at that. This is where Wolfstock's going to be Saturday.
Oh, there's the library. Isn't it so pretty? I so bad want to say what my...
You can't say anything.
I know. My book club assistant, I don't care. She's texting me. She goes, I hope things are going well. You seem really... This was so funny. Tanya and I got laughing so hard about this tonight. She said, I hope you're doing so well. You seem to be doing better on your vlog. She goes, who knows though? You're so deceitful.
Yeah, this is what we do. Go around deceiving.
Look at that red fountain.
So
Oh, it changed. It changed.
That's where Wolfstock's going to be. Do you
Right
care?
here? It's blue now. Here, let's show this fountain how pretty it is. Look. Do you ever just come out here and look at the fountain?
Yeah, lots. When I, run my 5K and come down here.
Look at that. See, now watch. It's going to change. Get ready. It's purple. I feel like I'm at the Northern Lights. How do you?
I think I'm at the Bellagio. Less people, more death.
That is a sad excuse. Yay! Where's the music? Let's sing. Ain't nobody.
On somebody. They're moving up in the world of someplace. They got some color in their fountain.
I've heard those apartments are huge. I've known people that lived in there that really liked it. Caroline's stepson lived in there. Tanya and I love this Brooks Pizza up here.
I know. I'm glad they reopened since they got shut down for violating something. I walked into my gas
Not
station.
sponsored, obviously.
I went to my gas station the other day and I'm like, there's ants in the thing, and she goes, "Oh girl, I know." She's like, "I know there's ants in here. We have 4 days."
Look at that gem, it's so nice.
We have 4 days to get it all straightened out before they shut us down. I'm like, I think I'll get a can. There's ants crawling anyway.
What's something else scary that's happened to us? Something spooky. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's got to be something.
I feel like something might happen right here.
That's Brooks Pizza.
I know, I'm just kidding. Brew Burger already went out of business, and the yogurt store. Man.
What else is something that happened to us?
And the pita shop's still there. I can't believe
That pita shop sucks. That pita
How is
pit.
it still open? Or
It's
the pancake house.
expensive and it sucks.
Pancake house is $20 for a pancake.
But those wraps at Piata, I do love, and you would love them too.
It's pita, not piata.
Piata, the restaurant?
Oh, I thought you meant pita.
That's a pita pit. Have you ever had Marco's Pizza? I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, but it's
We
like
came here and ate outside one time, and I had sweet
and
potato
chips.
fries. What? Did you say fish and chips? Because it's called Chatham
You
Tap.
don't do fish.
Will you go with me just a little bit longer so I can vlog just a little bit longer?
Yeah, but I gotta be able to
She's
eat.
always got things to do. And then you know what? She texts me at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. Are you out? Are you vlogging?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying to think back about scary stuff that's happened to us.
Why? I don't want to think about scary stuff. What about good things? Like double rainbows and unicorns. That just don't happen to us.
That just doesn't happen
Just
to us.
police and Slenderman and deceitful people.
Okay, you know what I was telling last night? You can't say any names, though.
You can't say any names.
But I was talking
Let's
about...
play charades.
I was talking about 2 o'clock in the morning phone calls from friends coming to rescue from them and their girlfriends breaking up.
Oh, Lord.
And them saying that they're never going to get back together with that person and being back together with them 2 days
The
later.
next day, after all that emotional...
Roller coaster.
Mhm. What is it? The follies of the youth. I don't miss it at all.
Tanya looked at me that night, I'll never forget. There's like one little detail I'm leaving out of all of this because it is so
Yes.
even embarrassing to tell.
No.
Not for us, but for them. But anyway, they used to fight over sex toys. It was so embarrassing. And Tanya and I were sitting there in the middle of this conversation, and Tanya looks at me and she goes, I just said it. I didn't say the exact detail. Tanya's over here laughing. I didn't say it exactly how it was said when we heard that part, but Tanya looked at me and she goes, I am too old for this shit.
I am. Too old. Clothes hanging off trees. No.
Yeah, that's what I said. She was throwing her stuff out the window. Do you remember?
Well, that was when...
I swear I'm never going to get back together with her. They were in love again 2 days later.
That's when True Religion was it. And there's like, everything was fine until the True Religions went on the top tree branch. I'm like, get your ass back in the car.
You were always so good with that stuff. Who was it that we had in the backseat of my car? And we were like driving around. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh,
Turn around and go that way because I do need to go home.
Tony's like, no, end the story now. But
I won't sleep remembering all this. Don't you even make fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just like trying to figure out how I want to tell the story. Well,
How about?
so one of our friends was cheating on another friend with her girlfriend, but they didn't know. And the one friend and the other friend are in the back seat of the car, and she knows that her girlfriend's cheating on her with somebody, but she don't know who it is, and they're sitting next to each other in the back seat of our car. Do you remember that?
Texting.
And she's like this, I can't believe she's cheating on me. She's like going like this, and Tanya's like, oh my God. And I'm like looking in the rearview mirror, and Tanya and I have no clue that this is going on. We have no idea, okay? We get back to the house, that friend hid it. She was gone. And I think we finally put 2 and 2 together, didn't we?
Yeah, they were the two friends having the affair. It was a mess. It was a mess. I just too much time wasted on that stuff.
That was, we did. Emotional stuff.
It's just too much wasted time. But man, it was kind of entertaining. I just don't have the energy for it anymore.
I know, right?
Because we could go back to our little safe places.
Ain't nobody.
It's amazing though, out of that situation, who came out stronger and normal than who didn't.
Amen to that.
And that really
weird.
I would have bet wrong. And I'm grateful for that they did.
Yeah.
And I wish the other ones would have worked it out. C'est la vie.
It's amazing sometimes where people pull strength from, I think, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're getting like a real Tanya and Peter conversation. This is us solving the problems of the world right here, see? This is what our podcast is going to be like. Peter and Tanya, the podcast.
We just have to I just couldn't do it. I'd be saying names.
Alex said to me tonight, he goes,
politically incorrect.
he said something about, people seem to love your vlog, like, you should turn it into a podcast. I said, oh, I'm not going to do that because I'm doing a podcast. He goes, what do you mean? I go, well, I'm going to start a podcast. I wasn't going to start it on Halloween, but I think I'm going to start it at the beginning of the year. He goes, you're starting a podcast? I go, listen, I'm an ideas guy. You know that, okay? I've been successful this far. I got it under control.
Well, that's like everyone saying, Peter, have another channel. Why not?
Why, life's short.
Why not? Let's do, I would just, out of spite, I would have a tree, I would start a tree club and put it on video, or a light. Or why does a light turn green, red, and yellow?
I'm going to have 15 different channels.
Yeah, I would just keep adding channels.
All right, say goodbye. I'm going to let you off here.
Oh, he's got to get me off now. I'm being too philosophical.
No.
I'm kidding.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit before I drop you off.
All right.
Okay, bye. Okay. Leaving Tanya Jeans. Bye. What? Night, John boy. She said night, John boy. Okay. Ain't nobody. Check my phone really quick. Do, 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 do. I love hanging out with Tanya. I'm wondering if I go home, because I'm getting ready to go home, and like when this vlog is done and I'm gonna start rendering it, I'm wondering if it's like 12:14 right now. I'm gonna feel so bad for him if he wakes up and he can't go back to sleep. Because he went to bed so early, you know. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. What should we talk about? I was trying to think of scary stories, but Tanya said she didn't know any other scary stories to tell, so. Oh well. That's about the extent of me getting on social media. And in that time right now that you just saw, I checked my channels, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads. And now I probably won't get back on any of that social media until tomorrow morning after I've done my meditations and stuff. It's been really, you guys, good for me to like not get on social. Oh, hold on a second. She took my fountain Coke. I cannot believe she took my fountain Coke. Okay, I didn't want to make you guys wait all that time, so I stopped it and restarted it. Because it was literally like 2 minutes that I went in there. And then she was like, yeah, she tried to give me the wrong fountain pop. I'm like, Tanya, she goes, no, she goes, yours is the full one. I tasted it, I go, this is Coke. So anyway, we think there's a ghost at the end of her driveway because that always goes off when we're backing up. She said her car does the same thing. I believe it too. Ain't nobody. So anyway, I don't know what I was saying before, but that was fun. Oh, I was saying that I hope that Alex isn't like up and can't go back to sleep. But at least I can take the dogs out and then they can go back to sleep again. PB's medicine makes him have to go outside so much. Like he has to pee so bad. And it also makes him like really like thirsty, like dehydrated. And he can just sit there and lap up water forever. And I can take him outside and he'll literally, within like 3 minutes, like, I mean, he pees so much, and then I'll bring him back inside, and then he'll go right into the kitchen, and he'll just like drink all this water, and then I'll go, okay, PB, let's go outside again, and he'll just stand at the stairs because he wants to go back to bed, and then I'll take him back outside, and he'll potty again like 3 more times because he's just drank all that water, I guess, or it probably doesn't go that fast for his system, but poor little guy is always so dehydrated, but he's done great the last couple days. He coughed like 1 time today. The dogs must love this kind of like, it's cool outside tonight, 60 degrees, it feels pretty good. But Boo Radley, I like let him out that back door, and they like just run. They like, he and Tucker have been running all through the yard. PP and Boo Radley were running a little bit today. So they've been having good days. I have absolutely no idea how long this vlog is going to be at this point because I have been filming it all day long. So I don't know. I'm sure I'm probably close to an hour by now, I would think. Who cares? Make it 3 hours. Make it 4 hours. Make it 5 hours. Tanya was saying to me after I like filmed that thing, she's like, I don't know why we were talking about that Slender Man thing. Now I'm gonna be scared to go to sleep again. I go, why? I go, you got a big burly husband. Nothing's gonna happen. She's like, I know, but then I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna see the Slender Man standing over my bed. I said, oh, Tanya. Okay, of course I messed it up when I was talking about the Slender Man. Anyway, I don't know. I just don't get as scared about stuff as I used to. You know, I used to get like super, like if I was in the house by myself, like I could get really, really scared, and I just don't. Like, I play scary movies a lot when I'm at the house by myself, and they just don't scare me the way that they used to. Maybe if I was there at night they would, but even then they don't, you know, they just don't. And I don't know. Don't get scared the way that I used to. I mean, I still get scared if we see like a certain movie or something, but not the same way that we used to. Alex and I think we talked about this in a video, but this one night, our condo isn't like set up the same way as it was back then, the way that we had it decorated. But back in the day, we had a different couch, and the couch faced the fireplace. And then right behind the couch was this table that we now have all these frames and stuff on. And on either end of the table were lamps, these 2 lamps. And like out of nowhere, okay, so we were upstairs, and Alex and I were watching, what was it? That paranormal whatever that movie is. I hate those movies. Now, I won't watch those movies, but mostly because of what happened. Yeah, we made a whole video about this, I think. Paranormal Experience, is that what it's called? Paranormal? I don't know, but anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. And it was like the second or the third one we were watching, and we got like halfway through it, and Alex was like, this is stupid, and I was so scared. And he was like, this is stupid, I don't want to watch this. And I was like, okay. And at that time I had an iPad, and I used to like use my iPad a lot. And so I was like laying in the dark, the whole house was dark. Now if you've seen from my vlogs, like we have a loft bedroom that like overlooks the living room. And I was laying there and I was like on the iPad and I was like looking up stuff, and so the light from the iPad was like in the room, and Alex had fallen asleep. It was like 10 minutes later, and then I don't know how much longer later, but anyway, I took the iPad and I turned it off because I was like looking for something happy to watch. You ever do that? Like when you're scared, you want to find something happy to watch. So I did that, and then I like put it down, and so it was completely dark. I mean to tell you, out of nowhere, okay, the entire downstairs lights up. The entire downstairs, okay? I lost my shit like nobody's business. And Alex, of course, doesn't wake up right away because of light. And I'm like, Alex. I go, Alex, there's somebody in our house. And he goes, what? And he like woke up and he's like panicked. And he's like, oh, he's like, what are you talking about? There's somebody in our... And I'm like, Alex, there's somebody in our house. They turned on the lights downstairs. I literally was like, okay, this is like a scene out of Strangers. Like seriously, like, I was terrified. And so I said to Alex, I go down. I said, somebody's downstairs, somebody's in our house. And I was like, and he goes, hello? And I swear when he said that, I thought somebody was gonna say back, like, hello, come down, or something like that. And he goes, hello? And he's like looking over the edge. I go, Alex, don't look over the edge. He throws on his clothes and he starts walking. I go, where are you going? He goes, I'm going downstairs. I go, are you crazy? So he goes downstairs, and we had this lamp, and it was like this toot toot toot. Well, I had like been like vacuuming and stuff earlier, and I swore that lamp was not plugged in, okay? And so anyway, he goes downstairs and he goes, I think the lamp it just was like set to a certain thing, and then it just like went off. I go, out of the blue, the lamp just out of nowhere comes on, right? I go, no, I'm not buying it. I go, how do you know somebody's not in this house? And so he's like, well, I go, do not go down in that basement. I go, do not, Alex, don't go down there. So he goes down in the basement, he looks around, he can't see anything, right? I go, I'm calling the police. He goes, you're doing what? Now I had seen, now I know this is gonna sound crazy, but what's the one movie with the woman, it's based on a true story, the woman that lives in a house and it's like possessed with the kids, and like nobody believed her because I think it's called The Entity, and she didn't make all the like the police reports, and so when she finally started to making police reports, there was like no paper trail, nobody believed her. So I was like, I'm calling the police. So I called the police and I went outside. I said, I'm not going back in that house until the police come here. And Alex goes, I'm going back to bed, you're crazy. I go, I'm not going in that house. I'm not going in that house until the police come here and they tell me that it's okay, go back in that house. He goes, what? You're losing your mind. So the police show up, this really nice guy. And what is that movie called? Paranormal something. But anyway, he goes, so the policeman shows up and I'm standing outside, of course, you know, like in sweat shorts and a t-shirt, and I'm like telling him this story. I can't remember, Alex and I did a whole video about it, but anyway, he's like, so, and I go, well, I don't know, this light turned on out of nowhere, blah, 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 blah. And so he goes, okay, so he brings his flashlight, he goes through the whole house, he goes through the basement, he goes, I mean, everywhere in the basement. He's like looking underneath all this kind of stuff. He's like, yeah, there's nobody here. So we're like walking upstairs, and he's like, do you want me to make a police report? And I was like, yeah. And I'm thinking about this movie, right? And I'm like, of course I want you to make a police report, because if it happens again, I want people to know like what had happened. And he goes, well, what do you want me to say? And I go, he goes, you explain it to me in your own words and I'll put it down. And I said, we were watching Paranormal whatever Experience or whatever that movie is called. And I said, and then Alex stopped, and he goes, what are you talking about? And I go, well, I don't know, this light turned on out of nowhere. And he goes, I don't know, he goes, I think the lamp was not plugged in, okay? And so he goes, okay, so he brings his flashlight, he goes through the whole house, he goes through the basement, he goes, everywhere in the basement. He's like looking underneath all this kind of stuff. He's like, yeah, there's nobody here. So we're like walking upstairs, and he's like, do you want me to make a police report? And I was like, yeah. And I'm thinking about this movie, right? And I'm like, of course I want you to make a police report, because if it happens again, I want people's people to know like what had happened. And he goes, I'm not going in that house until the police come here and they tell me that it's okay, go back in that house. He goes, I'm not going in that house until the police come here and they tell me that it's okay, go back in that house. I said, my husband stopped, boyfriend or whatever he was at the time. I can't remember. This has been a long time ago. I said, went to sleep. We turned the movie off. I was on my iPad. I turned it off. And then out of nowhere, this light came on. And he looked at me and he goes, I don't think you want me to make this report. Something like that. He was like, do you want me to say that it was a ghost? I go, I don't care what you say, but I want you to make some kind of police report. He goes, I don't think that you want me to make this report. I go, yeah, I want you to. He goes, no. I can't remember. I think I'll have to go back and watch that video because that was closer to when it happened. But I think he did make the report because I said I wanted him to. That was spooky when that happened. And Alex is like, I think it just went on. I said, I don't even think the lamp was plugged in, Alex. That lamp wasn't even plugged in earlier in the day. I was like vacuuming around it. Crazy. There's a little scary story for Halloween for you. I called the police on a ghost. Somebody commented on my vlog and they said that they looked up and saw a UFO at the same time that I did. Because when I saw the plane and I thought it was a UFO. Do you think if we had, like, if you think if aliens came here, do you think it would really be like we would only see them out in the middle of nowhere? Or do you think it would be like that movie Signs, where they literally like come and they like just hang out over huge cities? I almost kind of feel like it would be more like that. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? Do you believe in aliens? I totally believe in aliens. I just have such a hard time fathoming that we are the only ones in this like galaxy or universe or whatever. I just have such a hard time believing that. But I have a feeling it's not like what we think it is, if that makes sense. You think there's like another planet that looks just like Earth and they've got strip malls and gas stations and stuff like that somewhere else in the galaxy? Would that not be so strange? Can you even imagine? And then like, this is gonna, you guys are like, okay, Peter, you've taken this to another level. But then when you think of like an afterlife, right? It's like, okay, but then all of those beings would be there too, right? Every being in the universe and the galaxy would be there too. So does that change your perspective of what like the afterlife would look like if you believe in an afterlife, you know? I remember reading this Dan Brown book. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's called The Symbol. It's the one that takes place in Washington, D.C., but it's one of my favorite. It's probably, if not my favorite. I mean, I loved the Da Vinci Code. Just the reading of the books is interesting to me, but the books are 10 times better than the movies. Just the way that they're written, they're exciting to read. But The Symbol was about research they were doing on, does a soul exist? And I remember this woman that was doing like the research in the book. I don't know if I'm remembering this right. I might not be remembering it right, but I read that book so quick. I thought it was so good. But that she said, like the research that they found in the book, I mean, it was fictional, obviously, but I can't remember if it was based, like a lot of Dan Brown's information is based on truth. So, in the book, they talked about like when a body dies, like instantly, like it loses like so much weight. Was there a movie about this too called something Grams? It loses like so much weight, and supposedly like people have suggested that that's like the soul. You know, it's interesting to think that. My mom always just said that. She was like, don't get attached to my body when I'm gone. I totally believe that I'm just a bag of soul. That really helped me, actually, you know, like, I don't know, like, if I had that conversation with my mom when I was, like, younger, like, in high school or younger, I think that would have kind of freaked me out a little bit. But when I was older, and my mom, I mean, when I was an adult and I understood that, like, that really, because that conversation, we had that, like, when she got sick, but we also had that conversation long before she was sick. She always believed that. And, you know, that really helped me when my mom passed away, because I was not as attached to her body as I think, like the physicality of it, as I think I would have been, like, had I not thought that she felt that way, if that makes sense. I don't know. Plus my mom, you know, was like in a coma for so long, and before that she was in and out of consciousness, that I think, like, to some degree that helped with the closure process for me, because like she was really gone long before she was ever gone, if that makes sense. I think, you know, in people that I've known, and like how, like, we talk about grieving, I don't know what dictates somebody's grieving. I think there's so many factors, you know, the relationship that you have with the person, how long you've known them, you know, what's your relationship like at the time of the passing? Like, are there things unsaid? Are there things that are said? You know, like with my mom, like my mom and I had worked basically every issue out that we ever had. We were on great terms. I loved my mother. You know, I consider her one of the dearest people in my life, and I know she felt the same way about me. We shared, you know, a language of recovery. We had worked through a lot of issues. I also knew she was, you know, that it wasn't going to get any better at the end. You know, just the whole thing, like, I don't know, the whole thing was just like, I felt like I had a lot, it was like easy closure for me, if that makes sense, you know, especially like with the doctors and my aunt, you know, really talking about like how bad the situation was and all of that, versus friends of mine who have like lost parents like suddenly, you know, and maybe they didn't have relationships where they were like on the best of terms, or maybe some things were left unsaid that they wish they had like talked to them about, you know, which is why I always tell people, you know, having gone through what I went through, you know, like, make sure you say what you want to say to somebody, because you never know. Like my dad and I, like, we've had lots of conversations about that. Like my dad and I, exactly the same as where I was with my mom. Like, there's nothing left unsaid that needs to be said between my dad and I. You know, I think if I went tomorrow or he went tomorrow, I don't think obviously the other person, I mean, I know I wouldn't want my dad to feel like there were things that he should have said, because there weren't, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel very blessed for that. And I don't know, it made me look at relationships differently, you know, and to try to say the things that are important to me, to people, because you never know. And, but I think often, like with friends of mine and people that I've known who have lost, you know, family members or spouses, like, you know, really quickly, like in a car accident or something, or in other tragic ways, you know, I think a lot, I think the fact that it happens like that, I mean, I miss my mom, you know, I feel horrible that my mom's gone. I wish she was still alive, but both she and my aunt and even my uncle, you know, to go the way they did in a bed and with loved ones around them peacefully, you know, I think, like, I don't know, I think there's, you know, my mom and I we've talked a lot about death, you know, and she would say, I want to go, you know, in a bed with my loved ones around. She got to go the way that she wanted to go, you know, like, I don't know, and that made the process easier for me. And so I really feel for people that, like, they've lost loved ones in very tragic circumstances suddenly, because I think it has to be so much. And I've lost loved ones in very tragic situations suddenly, you know, and there just seems like there's so many unanswered questions, and there's so many things that are left unsaid that never got to be said, you know, and I think that all affects the grieving process. I really do, you know. You know, I did this whole video on I actually filmed it like 2 days ago and forgot to post it, and so I posted it today on my Peterson's channel about, like, setting boundaries with family members, and I was talking about, like, guilt from the grave to some degree, you know, and, you know, I've had so many friends of mine that have really gone through this, where it's like, they wish they had been like, you know, better to their parents, or visited more, or, you know, just taking them on that one trip that they always wanted to go to and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying that I don't have like minor regrets like that with getting my mom a birthday cake or taking her to go visit Susie. I wish I had done those things, right? But I'm not going to beat myself up about it. My mom wouldn't want me to. I know she wouldn't want me to. You know, I knew my mother better than probably anybody out there, and I know that she would have said, Peter, it just doesn't matter. Like, let's just be for real, okay? And, you know, I think that so many people beat themselves up, and it's kind of like guilt from the grave. Like, after somebody's gone, it's like we feel worse because we can't change the situation. And I think that, you know, like, you have to ask yourself, well, how would that person want me to act? You know, I remember my mom and I talking about that, and she said, I remember because it was kind of a funny response that she said to me. She said, I mean, I would want you to be sad for a while. She was like, you know, I would hope that you'd be a little sad for a while that you'd lost your mom. She was like, but no, I want you to go on and live a good life. She was like, you know, I've had a good life. You deserve to have a good life. You know, I mean, and my dad's like, go on, do not grieve at all. I want people to enjoy their lives. It's like, life is too short, you know? So I think, like, when we talk about grieving, there's so many different factors that go into it. And I think there's also a little bit of a guilt, you know, in like, I mean, I've seen this a lot on TV shows, like talk shows and stuff, but I've also witnessed this with people that I know. There's kind of a guilt of like moving on. Like, if I move on, that means I've forgotten that person, which is not the case at all, you know. I think especially when people like lose children. I mean, I've had some friends of mine that have lost children, and, you know, it's really hard for them because they're like, if they move on, then it's like, you know, well, I don't love the word move on anyway. I like the word move through. It's like my friend said to me, you know, she lost her son, and I called her that one time. I was like, people keep on telling me I need to move on. I need to move on. She says, no. You never move on, but you move through, and you'll carry with them, you know, the remnants of you'll carry, you know, with you the remnants of what's happened with them, and you'll never forget them. And, you know, 10 years down the road, sometimes you'll think about them every day, and sometimes you'll think about them once a month, and it just, you know. And I think that's so true. Like, there are weeks that go by that I don't even think about I think about my mom, but like as a song comes on or something like that, but I don't like think about her, you know. And then there are days that like she's all I think about. And so I think it's true, you know, and I think we carry that with us as we go forward in life. And, I don't know. Just don't leave a lot of things unsaid. That would be my advice. And, you know, that doesn't even have to, I think, be just with, like, losing somebody to death. I think a lot of times, you know, like with exes of mine, it's like, I don't know. I guess kind of later I did say some things to them, though, that I wish I had said, you know. And, like, both of my, well, you know, and just in letting that person know how much they meant to me at that time and things like that, you know, that we had some good times. And I think with friendships and stuff like that too, you know, it's like, life is ever changing. I'm thankful for all of it. Tani and I were talking about that tonight. We were talking about gratitude earlier, you know, and it's like, I can't even remember how we got on the topic of it, but she was talking about going into treatment, and Oh, she was talking about somebody that she saw on Dr. Phil, and the guy went through this treatment program in Kentucky, and it's like you make a year commitment to it. I don't know if anybody else saw this, but I didn't see it. But anyway, guy's like a hairstylist, but then he does a lot of these talks to like celebrities for treatment and stuff like that. And I said to Tanya, I said, I think that like when I got out of treatment, I was scared enough to get out of treatment, but I was kind of ready to go to. But if somebody had said to me like, here, we have this treatment program you can go to for a year, I think I would have gone. I don't know, like if I had been pushed enough, I think I would have gone, because I was scared enough to be on my own at that time. Like I just really didn't know how to do it, you know? And she said, not me, I would have been out. And we were kind of talking about early sobriety, you know, and she was sharing some stories, and I said, you know, but like, look at what you went through to have the life that you've had for 23 years. And she said, and not a day goes by that I don't think that. She's like, you know, that it was all for this, you know, and this simple life of driving around and, you know, doing things that we love and having good relationships with our family and friends, and, you know, having, this amazing support system in sobriety, and getting able to travel, and, you know, all this kind of stuff, on and on and on. And there's just, you know, this, I think this, like, I don't know, the bounty of gratitude is the life that you get to live every day, the simple life, you know? It's like, so when I was, like, leaving Tanya's, I, like, got on Twitter, and Sunny Rudder, who I've shouted out on here, from Hawaii, aloha Sunny, she, tweeted me this picture, and it's her with like a sunflower around her head, and that is like the stuff I love, you know? Like, I see that picture and I go, she gets it. Like, she gets it. Like, that's life, you know? Life's just not like this huge thing. It's just, you know, and I really think life is in those moments. I really, really do. And, I don't know, and Tanya and I were talking so much tonight about like gratitude in our lives, and how blessed that we feel just for all that stuff. But like I say, that gratitude's an action, you know? It's like being grateful for those things, acknowledging those things is an important factor too, you know? It's like, I can't just be like, well, I've had a lot of, oh, hold on, it's gonna stop. I can't just be like, well, I've had a lot of wonderful things in my life. I also have to acknowledge those things, everything from, you know, Boo Radley and Pee-Pee running around in the yard to Pee-Pee only coughing once today and being pretty, you know, healthy. And, you know, my relationship with my husband, and my relationship with my best friend, and other friends of mine, and my sponsor, and my house, and my car, and my health, and, you know, my books that I like to read, and you guys watching my videos, and being able to make videos, and having the privilege to do that. It's so many things, you know, and just really, for me, it's a lot in acknowledging that and being aware of those things, and kind of remembering where it all started for me, you know, back on that cold, like, December 17th of 1994, you know? I said that to Tanya tonight. I said, I sometimes wonder what my life would look like had that never happened. And I really don't think I would be here right now. And I'm not saying that everything has been great. There's been a lot of shit, you know? You don't get sober and your life turns around and it's just everything is miraculous, but you do look at it in a different way, you know? It's like you do, like, you have a different appreciation for life, I think. And, it's like, I think that anybody that gets sober at first, there's kind of like this feeling that, well, you get sober and like everything is great, because it is that, and there's like this whole like idea of this pink cloud in sobriety. I don't really know that I had that pink cloud for very long, but where nothing can affect you and everything is great, and it's like, I didn't really have, I guess maybe I did, not really. But you do have this kind of feeling, or I have this feeling, kind of like, well, everything's going to be great now, everything's going to be great now. And then I can remember, like, probably the first, like, real tragic thing that I went through, not tragic even, but was, like, a breakup with somebody I shouldn't have even been dating anyway, because they tell us not to date somebody in our first year of sobriety. But, you know, like, and I can remember going through that, and I thought, oh, well, everything's not, you know, lollipops and roses. I mean, there's bullshit that happens out there, and I'm sober. And I had this friend of mine, she got sober right around the time I did. She's the friend I talked about that, called me when I was in treatment on New Year's Eve. So her sobriety date is January 1st. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now. We went to meetings together every day when I first got sober, and I remember she was dating this guy that was in my aftercare group, and I think he went back out and started using. They broke up. I think that was why he went back out and started using. She was so upset about it. And I'll never forget, we were where we were and everything. We were driving over the interstate, and she started like hitting and kicking like my dashboard up here. And she's like, the thing that sucks about sobriety is you have all these emotions and all these feelings, but you can't use over them. And I think that's so true, you know? And it's all about learning different ways to deal with that. And hell, I'm 23 years and almost 10 months sober, and I still don't always effectively deal with my emotions. You know what I mean? But I'm learning, and, you know, I'm better now than I was 23 years ago. I'm better now than I was a year ago. And, I got a chance. I didn't have a chance 23 years and 10 months ago. I didn't have a chance. And I'm grateful today. If I wake up and I can't find one other thing in the world to be grateful for, I can be grateful for that at least I have a chance, you know, today. I think unless you've gone through it, it kind of sounds crazy, but like, or unless you know somebody that's gone through, like, is like actively using. But I didn't know that I had any other alternative but to use. I really didn't. Like, I can't tell you how many times I tried to quit on my own. I went through treatments several times, probation, on and on and on. You know, I really, like, there were times that I really tried and couldn't do it. I just didn't think it was possible. You know, I didn't think there were options other than using. I just didn't. I thought that's what my life was going to look like, always. And really didn't want it to look any other way, I think, you know? Just really, I was kind of okay with that. This just desperate world of misery and, you know? But I don't know. That's why I'm such a believer in the whole one day at a time thing, because I really had to take it that way, you know? It's hard. But it's a good practice, not just for then, not for 5 years ago, but for my life in general, to take things just one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. And sometimes when I break things down that way and I look at them, it's like, okay, well, maybe I can't handle the next week, but I can handle an hour, you know? Have you ever been through something and you're like that? Like, it isn't just a staying sober kind of thing. That's a living kind of thing, you know? So, I don't know. Man, this vlog has been all over the place, and my day has been all over the place. I have done pumpkin spice reviews. I've hung out with Melissa. I went to dinner with my husband. Took a nap late in the day. And hung out with the dogs all day. Made other videos. I wanted to do my Spookathon TBR, but I had to order one of the books online on Amazon. So I don't want to tell you what it is, though, until I get it. But went and got a fountain pop with my good Judy Tanya. Drove around. It's been a good day. It's been a really, really good day. I love days like this. Tomorrow night, Alex texted me before we went to dinner. He goes, tomorrow night, we're going over to Carlos's and Liliana's for a repus. And I was like, okay, so we're going over there tomorrow night for dinner. And that'll be fun to see the kids. And yeah, and to see my in-laws. Excited about that. That'll be fun. Liliana is such a great cook anyway. Although I kind of like could cachapas a little bit more than I like arepas, but it's okay. It all kind of tastes the same to some degree. I wish I could have that chicken salad. Liliana always makes that chicken salad and it's so good. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited about that. So I got a whole day tomorrow of funness, which means not a whole lot going on. And then going over to my in-laws for dinner tomorrow night. So I'm excited. And then Saturday we have Cascade. And then Sunday we're gonna sleep in and relax and probably go to brunch. And so it's a fun weekend ahead. I'm excited for it. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I have no idea how long this vlog is gonna be. It could be 2 hours and I'm gonna post every minute of it. So if it's an hour, I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's gotta be over an hour. If it's an hour, I hope you enjoyed it. If it's longer, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your weekend plans are in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.